welcome to this week's virtual Best Assembly. As you probably noticed from behind me, I'm not outside Kenilworth Castle, so this week I have the added challenge of not having my normal camera person. Behind me is the Sky Blue Wall of Fame, where famous players and managers are remembered by Coventry City. And our Best Assembly is a bit like that, where we celebrate our great learners. So let's find out who your teachers have chosen this week to be the Learners of the Week. This week, Mrs. Henry and I would like to pick Mr. Mahal and Miss Harris to be our best. Because they've been working with the Key Worker Group, they've had to get lots of different children online to different lessons. They've had to deal with lots of technical problems, sort out emergency headphones, and really have been a technical support. They've also reported any problems with the lessons to the teachers really quickly, so anybody learning at home doesn't have the same issue. So well done to you both. Keep it up.
First of all, Year 3 have Layla. Now, Layla has been wonderfully engaged with online learning throughout this lockdown, but also the other times that we have been isolated. She always hands her work in, and it's clear that she's putting in a lot of effort. She acts on any feedback that she's given. Well done for being such a brilliant role model, Layla. You've been fabulous. Next, we've got Mazur. Now, he has been working really hard and impressing Miss Smith with his computing ability. Mazur attends every lesson and he always sends his work in afterwards. He engages really well and he's often chatting to other children nicely in the chat. Mazur is the 3S Times Table Rockstars champion. He practices all of the time and he's in the top 20 in the school even though he's only in Year 3. Well done, Mazur. You're really showing your best. And finally, we've got Anna. Now, Anna has been online for every lesson and her hand is always the first in the air to answer a question. She's always on Active Learn Primary and shows her love for reading through how many books she's read on there. We always get to see how kind Anna is, and she's often playing with her little brother before lessons. 3A love saying hello to your little brother, Anna. It's lovely to see how helpful Anna is being at home, as well as working so hard on her schoolwork. Anna is the champion of the Find Something game in 3A. Well done, Anna. You're the best.
In 6G this week, Harry is our best learner. Not only has Harry been completing all of his work and taking part in his online learning via the Google platform, Harry's been busy at home making cakes and homemade pizzas. He made a homemade pizza with my favourite toppings, cheese and sweet corn, and he's also made a superb chocolate owl cake with some of my favourite toppings, Smarties, Maltesers and chocolate buttons. Harry, you're a role model to the rest of the children in our class. Well done for doing so many great things at home.
I have chosen Marina this week from 6D because since she has had a device to access her online learning, she has been determined to attend all of the live meetings, answer and ask great questions to drive her learning, and submit her work on a regular basis of fantastic quality. Well done, Marina. I'm very proud of you. Keep up the amazing effort.
For Best Learner in 6H this week, I have chosen Rudra. Rudra is so hard-working. He has been putting in his absolute best every single day at home, which is excellent. So lovely to see him on the video chat, sitting smartly with his school jumper on at all times. And he even takes part in our little 6H morning challenges, and he does so to the best of his ability. And it's really interesting to see what he comes up with, both in his work and in our little challenges. So well done, Rudra. Keep it up. Keep working hard.
Miss George has been super impressed with Anea in 1G, and that is why she is receiving the Best Award this week. Anaya completes all of the learning challenges on time and to the best of her ability and turns in her work promptly for marking and feedback. She always has her thinking cap on and is ready to participate fully during each live session. She carefully considers what she needs to do before she starts any task, and this shows such a mature attitude towards her learning. A big thank you also to Mom, who has been there every step of the way to support Anaya in accessing her learning from home. Well done. Keep up the fantastic work.
Although it was a very tough decision because all children in 1LS have been trying their best, I've chosen Priam this week for Best Learner because he has been an excellent online learner. I've been so pleased to hear that he has been engaged online each day and has produced some excellent pieces of work. He's been listening very carefully to instructions given by the teacher and has put so much effort into his learning, just like he does in school. It's great to see you working so hard at home, just as you do in the class, Priam. Well done. Keep up the hard work.
In 1MS this week, I have decided that Nyla deserves the best award. Not only for the excellent standard of work she sends in, but also for the positivity that she projects through the screen during each online session. She's always showing her excitement for her learning and is always ready to get on and get busy with her learning challenges for the day. She's so eager to answer questions and participates really well during live lessons, and this makes her such a pleasure to have in 1MS. Well done for giving it your all, Nyla. Keep up the super work.
This week, Oliver in Year 2 has been chosen as the Challenge Champion for reading to his little sister, who, as you can see, is really enjoying the story. Keep it up.
Mrs. Ram have chosen Zachariah for best this week. Since the beginning of home learning, he has always tried his best. He has turned in work daily, showing that he's accessed the whole curriculum. As well as the work and the challenges we've set, he has also done more work on top of this. He shows his work daily and is really proud of what he has achieved. We're all very proud of you too, Zachariah. Keep up the good work. Well done. Miss Khan and Mrs. Lee have chosen Charlie for best this week. This is because he is such a kind, enthusiastic and brave boy. Charlie comes to all the live sessions and is always eager to participate. He has developed some beautiful letter and number formation. Charlie turns in his work to show us his fantastic learning. Keep up the hard work, Charlie. We're really proud of you. Mrs. Baker and I have chosen Adam for best this week because he is working really hard. Adam has attended all our live sessions and has grown in confidence, sharing his learning and joining in. Adam always does his challenge learning and turns it in regularly. He's trying really hard and making good progress. Mrs. Begum is especially pleased to see his Draw with Rob learning every Friday. Well done, Adam. Keep up the good work. We're really proud.
Hi Year 4. Once again, we've had lots of wonderful work turned in this week, and as always, it's really difficult to choose a best learner. Let's take a look at this week's best learners. Miss Jones has chosen Aaron this week. Aaron has been working very hard on his schoolwork and has been contributing fantastic ideas to the lessons. He is always dressed smartly and ready to learn and sends Miss Jones lots of great work every day. Well done, Aaron. Keep it up. In 4D, Mrs. Denny and Miss Fitzpatrick have chosen Ashwin this week. Ashwin always concentrates during online lessons and always turns in brilliant work. During collective time, Ashwin shared us his favourite book, which he has been writing himself, and we can't wait to read more in the near future. Well done, Ashwin. This week, I have chosen Samir. He is always ready on time for learning and makes excellent contributions to class discussions. I'm most impressed with the progress he is making with his writing. He is remembering capital letters, full stops, and is beginning to use adjectives and prepositions in his sentences. Well done, Samir. Well done, everybody, this week.
This week we have chosen the amazing Zenab to be our best learner. Zenab is an incredible pupil, both in school and remotely. Her enthusiasm and eagerness to learn is infectious, and it is an absolute joy to have her in our class. Zenab's range of vocabulary is out of this world, and her descriptive, detailed writing blows us away every day. As you can see, Zenab shows a lot of pride in her work and presents her work beautifully. You are a star, Zenab. Keep it up. Well done.
This week we have chosen Marta as Best Learner. Marta always comes to our online sessions with such a positive attitude and always has such a huge smile on her face, ready to learn. Marta always contributes to our lessons and is always turning in her work. So well done, Marta. Keep up the great work.
This week in 5G, it was once again very hard to pick a best learner. We've been focusing on mental health this week, and my class have been fantastic at getting everybody laughing by sharing some jokes. We've picked Pavin this week as best learner. He not only has kept everybody's spirits up by sharing his own jokes, but Pavin is online learning every single day. He attends all the meetings, he's always on time, he contributes incredibly well to the sessions and pops into the chat to give the correct answers, supporting other pupils when they're not too sure. Pavin's also been seen commenting in the streams when pupils have been asking questions, he's been able to answer them. Pavin also produces fantastic work. It's clear that he goes away, thinks about what he's got to do, and then puts his best effort into producing his work. Well done, Pavin. Keep it up. We look forward to seeing more.
This week we have chosen Vishal because he has had a fantastic week with 2B. He has embraced online learning extremely well. He has been following all our rules, building the courage to join in and answer questions, and even turning in fantastic work. We are so impressed with how engaged and enthusiastic he is, and I know that he will fit in well in our school. Keep up the great work, Vishal. Well done.
This week I've been really impressed with all of 2K, who have been working super hard. This week I've chosen a boy who has been showing great commitment to learning, being engaged, always turning up on time, using the support of his mum and dad at home, and he joined the drop-in session in the afternoon, which was lovely to see. This week I've chosen David. Well done, David, you truly deserve it.
This week I have picked Halima for the Best Award. She attends every live session with a smile on her face, and she has impressed me so much with her confidence during our English and Maths live sessions. In English, she has shown that she consistently links her ideas back to other stories we have read. She is always willing to share her ideas and answer questions. She is working so hard at home and is ensuring that she always shows best presentation. Keep up the great work, Halima. Well done.
Thank you for watching this week's Best Assembly. I would really like it if in the next few weeks, the Best Assembly, this could be somebody in our school community doing this. So when you're out and active in the parks as part of the Go Parks Challenge, ask your mum or dad just to film the last bit. All you've got to say is, thank you for watching this week's Best Assembly. Stay active, stay local, stay safe. Until next week, goodbye. Just as I'd finished off putting the last parts of our Best Assembly, I got a telephone call from the Trophy Centre to say the Go Parks badges are in. They're here. Next week in the Best Assembly, you'll see a new slide about the children that are going to get one of these special badges. There's only 100 and I've already started to order a few of them. So maybe if you get out and get scanning or do the challenges, you could be the proud owner of one of these special badges.